CGTN's Yang Chengxi sat down with former Director General of the Global Trade Body, Pascal Lamy, who recently joined the faculty of the China-Europe International Business School. He shared with us his thoughts on how the reform should be done.
It all depends whether, and on this, Trump has a point. So, I mean, he may be wrong on many things, and I think he is wrong on many things trade-wise, but on one thing he's right, which is that the WTO needs to update its rule book, which hasn't changed since the 90s, whereas the world has changed a lot. And there are a number of areas where the WTO rule book is not what it should be in order to properly discipline trade practices. And there are a few areas where this needs to be fixed, starting not only with subsidization of production.
The US, Japan, and Europe have their agenda for the reform of the WTO, while developing countries feel that their interests are underrepresented. What's your take on the reform of the WTO? What direction should it take?
I'm not sure I would agree that developing countries' interests are not properly represented in WTO. If China or India or Brazil or Indonesia dislikes a decision, they will oppose it. The problems US have with WTO, the problems EU has with WTO, the problems China has with WTO may not be the same. And I think there is a common agenda on this. I mean, the best evidence being that, for instance, last week, EU tabled a proposal to adjust the dispute settlement system, which was co-sponsored by China, which shows that there is an active cooperation, even if you will probably be on the side of the US in believing that the WTO discipline on subsidization, which do not constrain enough China, should be updated. So EU is somewhere in between, and I think that's the way to go, because at the end of the day, you cannot have a WTO reform with either US or China opposing it.